Hello everyone and welcome back to another NCS review. Here we are for these week's releases, and the first one is going to be, I don't know, so let's click on videos. Wow, okay, that's a surprise. HXI with Nateki. I always have problems with pronouncing new names. I just have to read it, think, and then say it. Nateki? Feels good enough. With the song Around Around with Pause, or otherwise known as Phonk House. Interesting way to say it, but here we go with almost a 3-minute long song. And that HXI is back. It's very cool, as last year, I think almost exactly 1 year ago, he made for us Lock and Load, and it was a pretty dope one. So here we fucking go. Here we go. Looks like Skyverse, the background, so that scared me. Ooh. That's nicely beautiful. Nice. Ooh. That's a nice undertone. Like, is actual Phonk House finally back? Nothing was too much in your ears. I like the more chiller approach for this one. Please no funk. No, okay, nice. Vocals do not add too much. What is coming up now? Oh. I really like the drops. Nice. This was an actual nice one, yeah. Am I leaving this in? I don't know. Wow. Okay, let's applause. Actual good funk is back. Funk. Not funk. Funk. Drift funk. Phonk House. Finally. That took way too long. It is finally back. That's what I want to say at first. But this was a pretty nice one. It wasn't too much in your face. Just like Brazilian funk. And, well, funk. With all these, well, couple that you can see right here. It didn't really do too much, and let's say the stuff that I really like. I like the darker undertone that's really creeping in, that's really cool. We have that, well, typical funk bell that you can hear, that has some higher pitch, just so that you have the whole sound contrast from high to low. That's pretty cool, the spectrum is fully reached. You have some vocals in the background that are quite almost unnoticeable until you hear them and you're going to focus on the vocals. So that's pretty nice. They don't really add too much, but I think this song is quite very good, just melody wise, and I think it didn't even needed the vocals. But I do get why, as it does make the drops a little bit more interesting. But I don't think if they weren't there that I actually would have not liked it at all. So that was pretty neat. Yeah, the length was perfect. It's just not too long, not too short. As we all know that can happen. It's just pretty nice, and it's very cool for HXI to be back with such a not a hard one this time around. around. His last one was pretty powerful. It had a punch to it. This one, it had a punch to it, but not as hard. But I do hear the groovy, darker vibes that I got from Lock and Load as well, what I really like here too. So that's all a pretty positive stuff about this song, am I right? So nothing bad at all. It's just maybe not the best funk I've ever heard in my life. And I do still prefer Lock and Load. I think I do. But still, a very great comeback. Very, surprised comeback as well. I didn't even knew that it was coming. I do want to stay still out of the spoiler routes, but sometimes I get a notice of a spoiler or a upcoming release, as Lost Sky has too, and maybe Shia Maisel has too. The second one was pretty vague, but we know he's coming back with Lost Part 2, but also maybe another one. He didn't really state it if it was on NCS, but he was stated it was with an NCS artist, so we will see. About that, no clue. But let's jump to the next release of this week, and it might be Janji, am I right? Or is that on Saturday? At least I think it's pretty close coming up. So let's see. See you then. Welcome back, and today we have Janji Shadow Glow House. That background feels like an old one that was ever used. Tell me in the comments if it's true, or I can look it up on the wiki. But anyways, Janji is back. That's a name that I've loved to see back since Nostalgia, and calling my name. Call my name. Yeah, call my name. Such a nice artist since then. It always was, but it feels like his newer songs are more memorable in my opinion. Yeah, excluding Heroes Tonight, that one is memorable because, well, it's there. But let's take a look at Janji Shadow Glow. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Here we go. Whoa, that was very loud. Ooh. Sweet. Wow. Oh, her vocal is nice. Ooh, very sweet. House returns after Reason, right? Yeah, girl. Whoa. Is this all a drop or like... Not yet? Okay, there was a drop. It felt like something was coming. There feels like something funky there. Like funk. The kick. Wow. Yeah. It's more progressive than commercial house. Wow. Wow. A chill attack right at the end. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. 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 This song, it has a very beautiful, grand feel to it. It is all so echoey, it's all so massive, like she's standing on the top of the mountain, singing to the world. That's like how I imagine the music video to be. Like, just she's standing there with a microphone on top of the mountain with wind through her hair, and you see the drone shot of her like standing here, and the drone's like going this. Like, it feels so high up. Wow, you're like in the clouds with this one. There is a very beautiful Janji type melody in there, which I really love. The kicks are very kicky. Kicky. I come up with words every review. It just really feels a little bit too dominating, like they are very right there. But don't really care about that, as the whole grandness of the song kind of mutes that weird kick sound. Because I think if it was not so grand, I would have maybe not really liked the kick that we hear. I don't know, something feels kind of off about it. But with that whole grand feel, it is so beautiful. It is completely out of this world. Wow. Actually, wow. And it didn't really feel like what I've said, commercial house. Like, I know some people still call commercial house actually progressive house, as I believe that progressive house is more this, and commercial house is more, well, nostalgia. There's a difference. More like progressive house feels more like trance, and commercial house has that very big lead that constantly is playing, that really dominates the whole song. It did have something here like that, but it felt more not so continuous as nostalgia. And Call My Name also had a great rhythm. But anyways, I need to stay with song. I don't know what I'm doing. But nonetheless, this track was beautiful. Like, I haven't already talked about the vocals maybe, but she is a damn goddess. Wow, that was beautiful. I'm even talking very high. I'm Mickey Mouse. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. Like, oh my god, that is a really, like, a very good thing about this song. Maybe the best thing about it all. Janji, welcome back. Would love to know, is there an actual uncredited artist here with the vocals? And if not, then not. But wow, I think this is the masterpiece of the week. In the middle of the week, just like what we had with Uncharted. But I will see you all in quite a few seconds again. For me, it's about 2 days or more. Let's see ya with another NTS for you. We are here for the last song of the week. It's GXL, or maybe GL, or GOL, or and I don't know what the X stands for. It's MONTAGEM India. India's back for the NCS 1 for you. Let's check this out. It's 1 minute and 44 seconds. It's Phonk, so Phonk is mislabeled. Here we go. Hopefully this is gonna be a normal to still good song. I look like a sound design here. Oh. It's not as bad as I thought. The cow is in the way. The kicks aren't that bad. gives Lover Online background vibes. Melody is simple, but I like it. Short one, but that's to be expected. I don't want a Nintendo Switch 2. Just get out of my face. For a funk song or a Brazilian funk song, these two terms are getting mashed up together so much that I'm just gonna call it the Dark Teal genres for now. Maybe that can work. It is pretty solid. The rhythm is quite good. The pace is quite nice. It doesn't really waste any potential as you only have 1 minute and 40 seconds. Yeah. The vocals were pretty fast as well. Did it really do anything? Well, yes, but also no. It is just a song that does try many stuff, but also it sticks to its roots. But yeah, it is catchy in a way that I'm like, okay, I want to really bounce on this. It's not really dope, but it's solid enough. There is something that's really catchy about the kick and the bass, so it's, thank God, not too loud or anything. Like, nothing is too loud, so thank God. As Brazilian funk can also be very loud, just like Twisted Buzzin'. But other than that, did it really do much? No. No, it didn't. It didn't at all. For just that short of a song, it did its job, but not too much. Look, I'm just against such short songs, and it's just, I really like to be pleased or just be entertained, and that's only possible, really possible, with at least not 20 minutes, 2 minute long songs. Yes, this is almost 2 minutes, but no, it just isn't. So to consider the length, it is bad. Consider everything else, it's solid, it's good for what it did, but not gonna stick around for long, as yeah, the rating will be quite good. Other than that, nothing really stands out for this one. So yeah, that was the week. Another very good gem in the middle of the week, just like with Uncharted that week. What can I really say? HXC was a nice addition to this week. The progressive house genre was nice to have back. And other than that, well, nothing really to complain. Nothing really was bad here. Like, actually, it was pretty dope this week. But just with some underlying lesser stuff. But if you want to see the ratings, well, stick around just a few more seconds and that you can see them all for these 3 songs. And now I will say, like every other time, Bababyeee!
I'll